Hi there, Tanya D here. I am the host of Musing with Tanya D podcast, the season of the witches, coined for 2023, and the CEO of the Shamanic Healing Academy for online wizards looking to connect with their intuitive self at tanyad.com. And if you don't know me or are new to my channel, my show, I have been in the intuitive realm for most of my earthly existence. I primarily do this now through online digital products. My audio medicine room spirit guided me to work with specific mentors, including Elder Malidoma Somé, an indigenous medicine man, shaman and elder of the Dagara tribe in Dano, Burkina Faso, West Africa. I've actually visited his village, along with Cindy Dell. So we do have opportunities to be guided to specific mentors, to be proteges of their magic, medicine, and ritual. Well, why online? Well, I don't think I need to tell you that digital products, audio room listening, online are hands down the easiest, most fulfilling ways that really exist at the current moment. Just being able to connect with anyone from all over the world. I truly believe soon, besides that energy is the medicine of the future, that telepathy, a virtual subtle world, will really be on the horizon. So what else allows us to learn from the comforts of our own library in the sky? And chances are, if you're listening to this, your heart has the desire to connect with your intuitive self as well. Until we inspire, ignite our gift and purpose, the origins that reside within each and every one of us, chances are you may be running into the feelings of being stuck, repeating patterns, possibly missing more than just one thing or all the things. And if you happen to live in Salt Lake City, Utah, I'm going to be sharing insight into gift and purpose once again at Crohn's Hollow, September 30th at 2 p.m. It's a Saturday. I will also be doing one-on-one in-person cowrie shell divinations. Yay! On Thursdays. The link to apply is in the show notes. This is a live event, not online. Also, if you would like to investigate the rising of the origins, a free online immersion I do twice a year, the portal for the replays and other goodies I have left up for this year's rising, they are on the highway. And in this immersion, I walk you through the elementals, baby steps into integrating them, connecting to an elemental so you can see the elementals that you too can use to ground fundamentally, organically, and naturally. You're going to see, feel, and sense what elemental subscribes to you. So go on and head on over to club.tanyad.tv/rise to join this free immersion. Watch the replays. Otherwise, I will see you in person at Crohn's Hollow on Thursdays, noon to 4 p.m. for cowrie shell divinations, or on September 30th, where we discover our gift and our purpose, again in Salt Lake City, Utah. With that, blessings to you, my energetic beings, and welcome back to the Musing Moon Meditation. This Musing Moon is dedicated to the star that we all are, as we are at a crossroads, 2 full moons in 1 season, 1 month, the Spiritual Walk of Fame highlighting our sun sign, the star that we are. You are the sun. You are a Leo with an ingredient of another star. Blessed to bring your medicine, your personal star to the planet at this time. Gift and purpose is at the precipice of divine timing. Arriving on Wednesday, the 16th of August at the Mind's Degree 23. Shifting gears, 5:38 Eastern, 4:38 Central, 3:38 Mountain, and 2:38 Pacific, all AM. Check your timeline when she apexes for you. So the solar plexus, courage, confidence, activating our soul's harmonic, the sacral, along with our heart center, our divine heart. So we are vibrating or elevating our emotional sensations, adding a divine pour of love, cosmic love from the universal streams, relational love, love to self, self-love, and also cleansing our auric field, the causal field, mental clarity, the solar plexus. So looking into the moon, what does your heart feel about your opinions, your beliefs, your wishes, your higher sense perception, high sense perception? Are you able to bring your soul's harmonic into this world, trusting your divine heart, your soul, to know it's a feeling? also been called a new blue moon. So once in a blue moon, the escapade. It's the beginning of the second full moon in August, bringing us opportunities, possibilities, igniting our brilliance, shining our light for those wins, cosmic wins. It's like the lottery. I'm not even kidding. However, we have a few planets off on holiday, having a little tangent or a temper tantrum, activating aspects of our story, all things Leo, lioness, roaring like a lion, ways to ignite our passions, enhance our romance, creative sensations, ideas, hobbies, childlike wonder, watch little kids, building our self-esteem, self-confidence, solar plexus, feeling our magic, our medicine, being prideful, shining our light, being warm like the sun, generous to those that sit under our cosmic tree, meditating on all things Leo. Wherever Leo is in your chart, that's lighting up. It's being a conduit, connecting to our sun sign. And if you are a Leo sun or rising, you are lighting up your childlike wonder, your brilliance, your innate star. And we all have Leo somewhere in our charts, and we all have a sun sign. And with this new moon energy in the season of Leo, find ways to express your creativity, your inner child, enabling us to make great change, initiating transformation, significant shifts in our lives that flow or stream out into the future. It's like a creek or a river stream, setting the stage to reap the rewards for the plans, the ideas from our new intentions, beginnings, segments. And with Uranus in the mix, expect the unexpected, possibly some breakdowns to get us to the other side, to that breakthrough, seeing things with a higher perspective, an aha moment, where an otherworldly idea pops into your head out of nowhere, sudden twists and turns, rebellions. Maybe you're feeling rebellious. Maybe you're a rebel with a cause. The earth may feel heavy, and Jupiter is also at the mind's degree, manifesting an idea that literally is otherworldly, that your heart belongs going with. It just feels right. The soul's harmonic sigils, symbols, signs. Pay attention. The oneness. Seeing things through the eyes of the great spirit or the greater spirit, the oneness. And Mercury is also at the manifesting degree, reality, healing. I'd suggest, however, you do you, as a suggestion, be in your heart alignment, in integrity. As you craft your words, initiating with fire, be sure you are in your soul's authenticity. Your heart is in divine alignment with your intentions. Your heart is loving those words that you are speaking, invoking, saying out loud. And if your 11th house cusp is ruled by Leo, you have the season of the granddaddy wishes. So make them clear, specific, and go beyond those 10 wishes each day for like 30 days. Write a wish every morning. Burn it. Bury it. Add it to the moving waters. You can speak it to the waters. Do a water offering. Wiping out that canvas clean. Making it crispy clean. Especially when it comes to our emotional field. The moon. A restart. A gift of an emotional heart, a reset, a reboot, allowing the guardians, the great spirit, to guide you as we evolve in a new way of feeling about something. Again, go to where Leo is on your house cusp. We can use this energy, infusing our subtle bodies to really cleanse, get clear about what our heart authentically, truly desires, what we wish to hone in on, focus on with clarity in our lives. We have the support of this energy, our brilliance, getting in tune with our passions, inspirited, being in spirit, embodied, returning to that childlike wonder. You know, what was your 4.5 or 6.5-year-old self in between that timeline? What excited you in those moments in that timeline? Hobbies you may have forgotten about. Joy, an air of lightness. Emotions are light, less burdensome. Keep it simple. Make room for those joy molecules. Something you feel needs more joy. Simplicity. Are you overcomplicating situations? Are you emoting, allowing your feelings to make situations worse than they may be? Doing a energy vitality check-in within ourselves, creating heartfelt intentions, going with the flow, navigating those cosmic energies behind this moon as it streams forward. We do have Venus off on holiday, adding a glimmer or a glamour to our relationships. Relationships in our day-to-day, the ones we may not love so much, ones that aren't in our heart's alignment, that we are reconciling. They may have been in our heart at one time. However, the commitment may have lost its pizzazz, its glimmer, its sparkle. So it's time to initiate new love, a new action in our life, in our day-to-day world that comes from a space, a conduit of love, the power of love, a new way to begin our relationship with money, our self-worth, being less judgmental, doing things that are in heart alignment, resonating with integrity, manifesting in our day-to-day reality. So often you may be triggered, boundaries, physical or energetic, navigating conflicts, knowing when to hold them and when to walk away, knowing when to fold them, an awareness of where we are blocking ourselves, where we are unable to receive love in our lives. Who's the teacher? What's the lesson? The love lesson? We all love those, right? Loved it so much. Myself, I wrote a novel about it, Changing Faces. And at the moment, I am literally audio recording it now. So stay tuned. If you are in a conflict with your relationships, again, this is all playing out in the house that Leo is on the cusp of. Partnerships, many kinds of relationships. Take a bow, step back, take a breath. See if you can view it through the lens of the Great Spirit, a spiritual lens filtering through our soul's empathy, our ninth energetic center. Gold transforms, transmutes. So is the situation showing you where you could love yourself some more, or assisting you in being in receivership of love streams? Kind of like a topsy-turvette, talk about them all the time. Pondering those ideas. Old Black Moon Lilith is even adding to the mix. Oh, the cosmic store, active. So it's time to stand in our soul's authenticity, our spiritual truth, our own inner power, innate, our self-worth, knowing there is no need to back down from what feels right. Feelings, feel your feelings. Uranus is also awakening. It's an agent of awakening. Kind of like when you cook and you add that stuff that's like the agent of inspiration. I don't know. But there is a cosmic brewing. It's steeping with the energetic combo of these three: Venus, Black Moon Lilith, Uranus, not just circulating, but they're like vibrating, syncing, if you will. So this may be the element of surprise, major shifts, change, transformations in our day-to-day lives, out into our future lives, in the arena of relationships. So this is kind of a trigger, a domino effect. If your relationships are on shaky ground, struggling, this really is a course corrector. The cosmic energy may create that transformation bubbling up to the surface. And new moons are the blessing, really, of each season, new beginnings. So if something exits your life, it's because a new door is opening. Focus on creating peace, an easy, peaceful feeling. Often, it doesn't feel real easy, and we tend to complicate it ourselves, staying in the familiar territory, those familiar waters. So root your intentions, plant those seeds, invoke words that really make you feel fantastic. I feel, and then state what you feel, state your wishes, the heart, the moon, and our soul's desires, the cosmic ping, if you will, like a butterfly. So it's time to gather our closest inner netted circle, invoke your dreams, say them out loud, say them proud, roar, if you will. What does it feel like to invoke them, speak them into existence? Can you visualize them? Can you imagine them? Holding the feeling of what it feels like to speak them into this reality. Take an action, initiate them. Roses to water. You may feel like writing them on rose petals, just saying. Then adding them to moving water like a creek, a river, getting them in the flow. knowing what partnerships belong and which ones are dissipating. So with all of that, Leo, this is happening for you, not against you. This is your brilliance, lighting up your stage, signaling a fresh new, it's like a freshie, a new beginning, a new start. In any way you wish to use it, ideas percolating. Chances are you may changing or you may be charging up things suddenly. So just go with the flow. You're tipping the scales, the dominoes. So it's time to either go home or go big. It's definitely your time to shine. So put the brakes on dimming your starlight. Let that stuff out. Ha! Like that would ever happen. Not. Own it. Know exactly who you are. Express your starlight in some genius, inner genius ways out into your future. Use your mind to choreograph that starlight. Don't dim it. Believe in yourself and go with those feelings. Virgo. We all know the mind is a tool, and a galactic one at that. Breakthroughs in the solar plexus, self-esteem, self-confidence, initiating great transformation in the words of how you speak to you. Your inner words, that inner voice, a sea of transformation, mental clarity, breaking down those cosmic barriers that have been stalling your creativity, your visions. You may feel as if you need to become a hermit. Some long time reflecting as a reflector. What truly activates your joy molecules? What brings you inner joy, peace, satisfaction? Times of inner insight, introspection. Do some rejuvenation. Things that light up your soul story, your personal grid. Picking up what I'm throwing down. Libra, feeling like taking your riches out, leaving the rags behind. Your social life is activated. New connections, creative friends, steering yourself clear from the drama, the chaos. If your heart isn't aligned, you know where you do belong in society and you know where you do not. Community, social gatherings. Where is your star grid? So this may help. It might help you with being more selective at the tomato table. You've got options. Cherry tomatoes, big tomatoes, Roma tomatoes. I'm just saying. Whom does your heart desire to share your cherry with? Scorpio. Drama at the home front? Focus your energy on your career, getting ahead, moving towards, moving forward. What does that mean? Taking the roads that are often less traveled. Collaborative, unexpected voices. Possibly it may be that inner voice, the one inside. Journal. Someone may just stir your cosmic brew. Partnerships, friendships, conflicting with your time. How much time are you spending at work? This is all about the final outcome. In a way, it's really like flipping the channel, the switch, channeling your passions with your heart. It reminds me of Motley Crue. Kickstart your heart. I'm not even kidding. Feeling determined? Acknowledging your own gifts, the impact that you actually do have on the world outside of you, into the future. Sagittarius, the cosmic soup here. The wheels go round and round, spinning, percolating. There's a song, right? The wheels go round and round. So try to allow your feelings to fuel you into a optimistic action, one that you vibrate with. Maybe revisiting those childlike wonders, past career ambitions, seeing them with a new set of eyes, a fresh outlook, a freshie. You are known to be a bit rash, obviously extremely adventurous. Fantastic energy for a new moon in the season of the sun. So just pay close attention to the memo. Did you get the memo? Try not to be overly impatient. Patience is a timely virtue. Take a breath, take a pause, and reflect. Capricorn, are you really all about the money? Does it even make sense? Feeling the crunch, the root cause? If you are feeling the dollar slow down, maybe the need for some extra tech insights, keeping up with the ever-changing times, redundant, being on autopilot, AI, be on the winds of caution, throw caution to the wind, This new moon may bring an unexpected budget surprise, impacting your flow, your cash flow. Try not to feel the impact of this new moon as a heavy burden and allow yourself to let go of really what has no longer been serving you or no longer serves you. Just remember, when we release what no longer serves us, we literally open new doors for those opportunities for what does serve us. Isn't that ironic? Aquarius, time to be in the flow. No one makes it alone. There's actually a book called that. But just expect the unexpected in your relationships, partnerships, etc. It doesn't have to always be intimate. A sudden twist, a turn of events, situations, environments, a divine spark of needing space, inspiring, inspirited spontaneity. The name of the game, we often don't see the element of surprise coming, which is fantastic. I'm just saying, as a reflector, I prefer the surprise better than the disappointment, but it's important to open up our hearts, open up to being vulnerable. You may just meet someone important, like otherworldly important, forming a deep, intimate connection from the unexpected sweets, if you will. Only if you're willing to open up in those radical, unexpected, unseen ways. Feels a little eclectic, doesn't it? Pisces, the sea of being your own spirit support system, endorsing you. Take a breath, take a pause. A new door may be opening to a new career space out into the world. Where do I mindfully belong in all of this story? Follow your heart's desires to become a recluse for a little bit, a hermit. I know all about it. Retreating is also a form of inner self-care. So button up, Buttercup. You could benefit from a transformation in your futuristic routines. Healthier habits like meditation, writing, moving your body, in particular, evening walks, morning yoga, stuff like that. Aries, are you nurturing your inner soul, your inner diva, your inner div? If not, you may want to enter the pleasure ladder. Intimacy is blossoming. Your brilliance is awakening. Family planning, creativity blooming. Just being with the spirits that your heart loves. Being in your presence, your joy molecules, the presence of joy. It's what heals your soul, your emotional foundation. It just feels fantastic. I can feel it myself. Follow your innate passions. Pursue your heartstrings. A new creative project, a path, career, personal. Tap into that pleasure ladder. Put the pleasure suit or outfit on. What really makes you feel fantastic? I say just do it. If it blows up your skirt, ride that wind. Taurus, the boldness of Leo sparks your chance to ignite or kickstart your heart. Back to Motley Crue. Put your heart into your home, family, rooting traditions. Maybe you become a cook. I don't know. If you are feeling the desire to remodel, redecorate, this lunation is in full support of your heart's home desires, your emotional foundation. Expect warmth, heartfelt joy within your tribe, your family circle, whatever that looks like. Excitement exudes. It's time to spice up your life. Get into the unfamiliar. Take a risk, even if it feels minor. It's about the baby steps. Small things actually create big things. It's like planting a seed, right? Gemini, it's time to do a cosmic escapade. Ready to leave the home front? Throw a budget out the door? Ready for an exotic, otherworldly getaway? This new moon may inspire you to visit the lineage, the home committee, family, close relatives, distant relatives, your ancestral altar, siblings, old friends that you share kind of that sibling connection with. Maybe your 98-year young grandma, just saying. Meeting new peeps, call in deeper connections, call in your emotions, find ways to communicate your emotional field, hone in on your tuning. It's like getting a tune-up in your community, your voice skills. Sit on your hands if you have to, and I'm not even kidding. I am a Gemini, and I have to sit on my hands, so I really tune in sometimes. It's a thing. Cancer, ready to cash out that storefront, cleaning out the cosmic cobwebs, boosting that bankroll, throw caution out into the winds, contract negotiations, verbal agreements. I, too, am seriously tired of Pluto messing around, and I'm not even kidding. You may feel the nudge to focus on the long-term future systems of value. You may expect, or come to expect, some financial swings in your finances. Leo is actually in your second house, wrestling with Uranus. I mean, we are in a switch of fate, the fabric, and new moons are all about new, fresh starts, celestial events, celebration, new moon rituals. It really is time to utilize the energy of the moon, calling in, invoking the change that our heart wishes to see. Exuberant manifestations. I say go big. Feel free to solicit your inner solitude. Create a community with like-minded beings, with the moon, the goddesses, or gods. Anyone whom you're able to feel vulnerable and comfortable with in your skin. Authenticity. And for each and every one of us, a new moon ritual can be as simple as just cultivating comfortable space in our home by lighting some incense, burning some candles, brewing some warm tea. And when you're giving yourself the time and the space and meditating on your heart's desires, being in that authenticity, what we need to release to allow to get into the flow in order to really call them in, invoking them. So really taking time to ground ourselves, being in the present moment, taking some breaths. I always like the count of 3. That's just my go-to, but you do you, boo. You can do this in silence or even by listening to any guided meditations. Healing frequencies are great. Sound bowls, sound bathing, or any music that really fuels your frequency, energy, vibration. And just once we get into that tone, the feeling of feeling relaxed and tuning in with our embodiment within ourselves, that's when we want to take the time and the space to write down our intentions for this lunar energy, this moon, the goddess of the night. So really, what do we wish to call in? What are our dreams? What do we want to invoke? And just writing them down. Maybe you're looking to manifest that romantic partner. Maybe you want a new job, supportive friends, more financial abundance, whatever it is. It's the escapades, right? So it's time to write down your heart's intentions, those manifestations. However, we need to be in heart alignment really to achieve them. So if you want to attract a love interest, you need to vibrate at that frequency, energy, vibration of that love interest. So your intention may also be to attract more self-love for yourself or release people from your past who treated you poorly. Again, I wrote a fucking book about it, Changing Faces. Check that shift out. Not even kidding. It was all about the mooches. I made men mooches. I don't date for obvious reasons. However, I just am going through releasing people from my past. A lot of them have actually transcended the earth plane. Just saying, that's kind of crazy. But either way, if you're calling in money, abundance, prosperity, your intention might be to work smarter, not harder, on whatever creativity or passion that you have. So really giving yourself time and space to write down everything and actually taking some time meditating with a candle, sitting quietly with yourself, visualizing, imagining your manifestations as if they've already landed in reality, as if they've already come true, you know. Do a cosmic dance. Dancing, drumming is also fantastic for moons. And feeling our feelings as if our manifestations are literally manifested, happening in reality. This just accentuates and lightning bolts, supercharges, as our brain really does not know the difference between what is make-believe and what is real. And my thing is bringing my make-believe world into this reality, and I'm not even kidding. So your mind will start really believing that these things already exist. And actually they do. If you can imagine it, they're out there. So just raising our energy and our confidence to really meet our heart's desired outcome. And what does that look like? So at this time in this musing moon meditation, pause the video, pause the audio, once you have like meditated or gone through it in journal, visualizing your manifestations, and just give rest, give pause to peace in your receiving energy. You know, don't try to force anything. Just be in an allowership. It's like getting a divine allowance and keeping your heart in alignment, committing to your intentions, and trust yourself. Trust your desired reality will become manifest. And again, new moons are all about new intentions, the birthing of something new, positivity, optimistic time for every energy, frequency, vibration. So often they stir up some emotions, they encourage and enlighten change. It brings this fiery self-esteem, confidence, energy that we can all benefit from and vibrate, elevate from. Whether you're into the celestial lunar events or not, you can still establish great insight, momentum. It's like conjuring up the moon. So just enjoy this energy. So with that, let's climb into our bodies, climb into our skin. Take a breath and a pause. Again, just take an inhale, count to 3. Here we go. Hold for a count of 3. And exhale for a count of 3. We're just kind of washing. We're doing like a reverberating wash. Inhale again for a count of 3. Hold for a count of 3. And exhale. Let's do that one more time. Inhale for a count of 3. Hold for a count of 3. Exhale. Now that you are in your sacred space, you're in your sacred sphere, nothing gets in. You are connected. You are protected. You are in your vibrational frequency of your heart's alignment, not the hearts of the outer world, your personal heart, your personal dreams, your future dreams. We are connecting with your future. This is the Merlin effect. If you're part of Change Your Stars, my intuitive gift, harnessing in your intuitive gifts, part of that program, that offering. I don't like the word program, by the way. Offering. So just breathing in, breathe into your heart. Hold for a count of 3 and exhale. We're just going to kind of tune into our heart space. Inhale all the way down to your heart space. Hold for a count of 3. We're just kind of cleansing our sacred heart, our high heart, and our middle heart through every breath exchange. You do you. Just breathe in, breathe out. Now color. You can bring in your soul's harmonic, the harmonic of green, Egyptian green, the harmonic of gold to transform. You do you. You could bring in pink. Pink is a great color. It's a combination of our crown center and our root center, vibrating through our heart center. Whatever color comes up. Orange, creativity. Yellow, beaming like the sun, where you really conjure up your self-esteem, your courage, your self-confidence. You do you, boo. Pay attention. Just tuning into that frequency, that vibration. Visions, elementals. Maybe you see the element of wood. Maybe you see the element of fire, the element of air and ideas. Maybe sound, light, ether, fire, metal, mineral, earth. You do you. Connect with an elemental being. Is one showing up? And allow that elemental being to really show you, gift you your personal medicine. I'm going to call in the candomblé. I might speak in tongue. When I came back from my near-death experience, that was actually something that I gravitated toward, so I may begin doing that. So just hang on. Yes. And the candomblé, they want us to bring in more poetry, more laughter, more love, and be a conduit, be in a space of pure essence of love, loving ourselves to the divine core. And have faith, have trust. Trust in the other world. Hold space and time. Being a conduit. Oh, they are very busy. They are very excited. It is the laughter, the poetry. It's the love space, singing, dancing, being in community, sharing your love and your light for what you're doing. And if people are around you that are not loving what you're doing, just know that they're not serving you, and it's time to elevate your community, your village. And they agree. They're like definitely like go out, dance naked under the moon around a bonfire, go into the ocean. You be you is what they're saying. You just light yourself. Do that dance. This is like fairy magic is what I'm sensing. They really want us to go out and connect and be in nature and just be in the flow. It's like going back to our origins. Keep breathing, by the way. Breathing, hold for a count of 3, and then exhale for a count of 3. And so they want you to know these are the little beings that come to the bell. The genies are the beings that come to the rattle. And, you know, to connect with them is really about doing an offering out into nature. You can go to the water. Different kinds of cantomblis come to the water. Some come to the stars. Some come to nature, to a tree, to a wood, to a leaf, to a hummingbird, a dragon. Like there are so many varieties. So be open to their whimsical magic and their love and their light. And they say they're so excited for you to go out into nature and really connect with your gift and your purpose. Now is the time for this and being a conduit. So really opening up your soul's empathy. Sigils, signs are going to come in aha moments. Please do not believe that you are crazy, because you're not. These little beings show us insight in very otherworldly ways. I would say they're very unexpected, and they gravitate where they feel safe and secure. I would call them the friendlies, the Wedames, our fierce protectors, but also the demons. They're a part of our source. We all have these otherworldly connections if we open up our heart to them, and they are actually here. I felt connected to them to bring them in on this meditation. And also our sacral, which is our feeling empathy center. It's our creativity. So these are ignited along with our solar plexus. So feel the frequency, energy, vibration of these otherworldly beings. And they really want to say, they are grateful. Thanks for tuning in. And they are so excited to share the love and the poetry, the magic, and also the wisdom of that comes from love, the divine love, the power of love incarnate, and to utilize our own gift and purpose. So with that, I say Ashe. And I feel like there's something else I need to share. Oh, yes, by the way, I will be uploading my podcast to YouTube. Be sure to tune in, and thanking my artists, my audio artists that actually are part of my team. I want to give a shout out to Carla. She always makes me look fantastic, and Lanny makes me sound magnificent. So with that, again, Ashe and blessings to you and for you. As always, I will see you on the other side, and connect to your divine heart with this new moon, your creative projects, and just ignite the star that you are. And as always, I'll see you on the other side. Blessings.